everybody, welcome back to Movie Mavens. I'm Carson Green.
And I'm Annie Janes. You're listening to our Movie Mavens Diary.
Dear Diary. Oh my gosh, Annie, I feel like we literally haven't talked to each other in like a long ass time. I have no idea what you've been watching. Probably. I have some idea, actually.
I think you have partially some idea because it's but what everyone's been watching.
Too true.
Carson and I have not talked about this even offline, which is rare for us. We love to do a little text. About all the TV that's just wrapped up. So we have a lot of TV to talk about, some White Lotus, some Severance, some new TV as well, some hacks.
Yep.
And we also have some movies we've been watching, some new, some old. But let's jump into it.
Yeah.
Let's start with some TV. What is some TV you've been watching?
Okay, well, let's talk about Severance.
We got to watch at least one episode together, which is kind of wild to think about. And then we finished it apart and did not talk about it.
Yeah.
After a certain period.
Yeah.
Which was pretty early on. We maybe talked about episode 2 or something. So we are going to spoil Severance. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, literally look in the description. There are timestamps. And if you're on Spotify, I haven't used Apple Podcasts in a while, but I know on Spotify, they have like the timeline is like divided into little chunks. You can just scrub.
Yep.
So scrub forward if you haven't watched Severance. I highly recommend it. Carson, what did you think of Severance season 2?
Somebody described this, maybe it was Ben Stiller himself, described season 1 as childhood, right? As like the innies experiencing life for the first time. And then he described season 2 as adolescence. And I really, that was rattling around in my mind all season.
I had never heard that, and it's fascinating.
It feels like a very accurate representation of just how the innies developed, how they were a little defiant, how they started to maybe think for themselves.
And how sex became a very interesting role in their lives. They became sexual creatures.
Yeah. So there was a couple of episodes that were like standouts for me. Of course, the outing was a huge standout. The Ortbo. Okay, that was fucking crazy. I still think about Irv delivering "Do it, Seth."
Oh my God. Dude, calling him Seth is so hardcore.
Yeah.
You know what else I think about from that episode a lot is when they're like, I forget the name of the waterfall, but it's like
the world's biggest waterfall.
It's like Trenton Falls, the largest waterfall on earth. It's like totally not true at all. That part really made me laugh.
No, I feel like they did a really good job this season of just having pockets of exposure, like the Harmony Cobell episode where we just spent the entire episode learning more about her lore, which
did you like that episode? A lot of people hated it.
Okay, I didn't hate as I was watching it, I was like, what's the point? Once it wrapped though, I was like, okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm with it.
The point became clear.
Yes.
Because her inventing Severance explains why she's good enough to help solve this Mark problem.
Yeah.
I will say that I am disappointed that the Ragavi plotline, that's the woman that was helping him become, what's the word?
Integrated.
Reintegration. Kind of just didn't go anywhere, and there weren't any consequences of that. And I was really thinking we would see more of Mark in the Innie world, Outie Mark in Innie world, and so on.
Yeah, especially with like the intro animation of like them melding.
Right. That left me a little disappointed, but maybe it comes back in the third season. Any other standout episodes that's what you were listing off?
Obviously, the episode with what is her name even? Gemma.
In the past.
And also just learning that she's a slave.
Dude, I am so in love with the fact that we found out exactly what the fuck is going on down there.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be a show that never explains it, and that would have pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very satisfied by finding out that she's basically being severed over and over and over again, and then put through like emotionally or physically painful experiences, and to what end it hasn't been explicitly stated.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is like to eliminate pain from the human experience, and finding that out was so satisfying for me. And then the episode of Gemma and Mark in the past I thought was beautiful. It was really cool. They shot the whole thing on film, and it just felt different, and it made me care about them more than I already did.
Yeah.
And what about the finale?
I hated it. I hate any Mark. Fuck Mark S. It really pissed me off. No, it did actually piss me off. It felt like literally the end of it. Oh my god, there's so many epic moments in that episode though. Like literally whenever he shoots the guy in the neck.
Yes.
And then he's just like immediately unsevered and he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes, like he shot him mid severance, like mid transition, and then is like, what the fuck? And then that happens when him and Gemma are kissing too, which is funny because she's also severed. So she's like, wait, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. That was crazy. Yeah. Gwendolyn Christie fighting with that man.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, that's why she's in this show. I've been wondering. I love her.
Uh-huh. Yes.
But it's because we have to believe that she could take this big ass man down, and I did.
Yes. Me too.
The goat was not hurt. I felt really good about that.
Yeah.
I felt good about the Cold Harbor, finding out what that was.
Yes.
I felt good about a lot of it. Mr. Milchick and the Marching Man was funny, and I love that we got another ridiculous dance out of him.
Yes.
The end, I'm guessing that's what pissed you off.
Yeah.
So Mark S is like, he lets out Gemma. Any Mark lets out Gemma, and then he turns back because Helly is there. Mm-hmm. And he has to decide where to go, and he decides to go with Helly. That pissed me off, but as far as TV goes, I'm like, there's no other way to continue the show. Like, I saw a meme that was like a picture of Gemma in the window, and it says end of the show. And then it's a picture of Helly R in the distance, and it says season 3.
Oh my God.
And so it's like, that's how shows work. And it kind of made me mad too, because I'm like, this doesn't even make sense, because they have threatened that it's all over for them.
Right.
So that's what upset me. But I in thinking about it, the moment where Mr. Egan is on the severed floor with Helly, he tells her, I see like Kier in you. And Kier is like their god or whatever. And when he's with Helena, Audi Helly, he's like, I don't like you. And so I think that's sort of season 3 stuff, is like, I think Helly R might become the main Helly somehow, or Egan wants Helly R to have more to do.
You know, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, after watching Gemma be a slave down in the basement for years now, literally the only thing that I care about is her taking down the entire company and like her like becoming rehabilitated. I genuinely don't care about Mark S. He pissed me off. I really don't care about Helly R. I really don't care about Dylan and him trying to fuck his wife. Like, it's just, that's so odd and strange. And I don't care about Milchick. I just care about Gemma. And what's the sister's name?
I don't know. Devin? No.
Yes.
Devin?
Yes, it is Devin. I only care about Gemma, Devin, and Cobell taking down the company.
And Audi Mark, probably.
Mark made his bed. I'll just say that.
Well, that's interesting. I care about some of those other characters still. And I will continue to watch the show. I don't know that I'm mad. I think in the moment I was like, maybe I was mad in the moment, but I understand it. It's like the show must go on kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But I was mad at Eddie Mark, like as a character.
Yeah.
But at the show, I'm like, okay, fuck, you got me. I'm going to keep watching.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel that way too, but I'm just blinded by my rage. So.
All right, you want to move on from Severance?
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about White Lotus.
Let's freaking do it. I'll go first.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Okay.
With the finale and with the season as a whole.
Yeah.
I think season 2 is the best and season 1 is the second best and this is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it needed to be 8 episodes. I think that really hurt it.
Mm-hmm.
The previous seasons were shorter. Why I was disappointed? I thought that the show kind of promised and set up several things that didn't happen, like the Ratliff family finding out that they are broke.
Uh-huh.
We didn't even get to freaking see that.
Yeah.
And it all just kind of worked out for them in the most boring way possible. Like it teased freaking the most extreme shit. It teased like murder, suicide. It teased drinking the Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the outcome? Nothing. Walton Goggins' side plot, he was such a stick in the mud. I really thought he would change. Nope. And how did that go? Completely unbelievably, in my opinion. Why did they go to the owner's house without looking her up on IMDb? I could not get over that. And then after the deed is done, he's pushed this man out of his chair. Where does he go? Back to the hotel where to be found? It was crazy. Him, that being his dad, I saw that coming from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
I guessed that what's her face would die because she was like the most likable.
Chelsea
would die because she's the most likable. And the three girls, I also thought that the drama would explode more. I thought that they were really the dynamic of female friendship was really well represented in a cool way. Mm-hmm. But I didn't think it concluded in a satisfying way. So I was disappointed. I have friends that really liked it. I know some people think this is the best season, but that's how it landed on me. And I'm curious. Yeah. What did you think?
Okay, the whole season, to be perfectly honest with you, I just kept thinking, like, I'm tired of watching rich people on TV. Why did we make this a genre? Like, how has this been a genre for literally forever? I think I'm just tired of watching rich people not suffer. They're not doing enough suffering, to be perfectly honest with you.
No, they're not. This is just them living life.
Yeah. So that was kind of like the attitude I had the whole season. I kept watching for all the reasons that you listed, right? Like we were going to get a murder-suicide. Like these girls were going to blow each other up. Like somebody was going to call somebody's husband. Like it was going to become much bigger than everything actually did. And that was really disappointing. I will say the best. There were two standout characters that I really, really liked in this season. One of them was Guy Talk, who was the security guard. And I think a lot of people took issue with that storyline because they wanted to see more of the love interest between him and whatever her name was.
Mook.
Yeah, Mook. But I really liked his struggle. Like, I found that pretty, maybe relatable, even, of like trading your values for a paycheck, trading like what you believe in to maintain a job. I thought that was like the most realistic thing that they wrote into this season. And then I really loved Sam Rockwell. Like, that was insane. The monologue he delivered, I will never get over that.
And Walton Goggins' like facial responses.
Bro, just mouth agape.
Some of the best like listening acting I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It was hilarious. Like, oh, it was so good. And I love that monologue. And I love the idea, so Sam Rockwell is Blonde Bob's husband.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I just love the idea that he was like, hey, Mike White, I'm going to be in Thailand with my wife. So if you want me, put me in. And then Mike White is like, I'll put you in. I'll put you in.
Wait, that's not actually how. Do you want to know how it actually went?
Oh, yeah. Do we know?
Yes, we know. Okay, so Mike White originally cast Woody Harrelson for that part.
I can see it.
Woody had to drop out, and Blonde Bob was like, let me call in a favor. Called up her hubby. He was on another project. He was shooting a movie. He got the script and was like, there's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I can transition from what I'm doing into this fucking guy and deliver this monologue. It's just not going to happen. But he's Sam Rockwell, and he pulled it out. And he was like a really bright spot, I felt, in this season.
And do you normally hate him?
I do normally hate him. I think this monologue that he delivered literally turned me into a stan, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh my God. I was wondering, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure you hate him. Like one of the people you really hate, like bad. Yeah. I love to hear this, that like not only is your mind changed, but this is what did it.
Yeah. No,
Him being an Asian girl.
Bro, I watched it again. I watched the monologue again, literally on YouTube the other night. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I mean, just overall, can we please stop making shows about rich people? I'm so bored of it.
Yeah, that's fair. And then now the composer quit, and that was like half the show, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm going to continue.
Yeah.
I think Mike White needs a collaborator.
Yeah, hit me up, Mike. I'm not doing much.
We're right here. We're really available right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another TV thing that just started.
Yeah.
That we thought we should highlight is the new season 4 of Hacks.
Yes.
And I'm dying to know. You texted me if I'd watched it, and I hadn't at the time. Why did you text me?
Thank you so much for asking, Annie. Let me dive into it. Episode 2. There's this entire section. There's this entire sequence of, what's our character's name?
Ava
moving into the mall.
Yes.
Now, Annie, you don't live in LA, so you don't know this lore. But the Glendale Galleria has a reputation.
What's the reputation?
Okay, so it's this mall. It's this outdoor mall. And then there's these insane apartments just above everything. There's like a cheesecake factory. It's the busiest cheesecake factory I've ever seen in my life. There's always 1,000 people there. There's an AMC. This is where I go see the movies.
Oh, okay. And I've 100% been to this mall, just so you know. I've been to that Barnes & Noble. I've been there.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. So you know what it is? You know what it looks like?
I just don't know the reputation.
Well, basically, it's just like the only people that live there are complete psychopaths, because why would you want to live at the Glendale Galleria? Like, it's nonstop. It's huge. It's loud. Like, there's concerts there. Like, it's just very, like, you look up at these buildings and you're like, who lives here? And then you look around at like the people in their sweatpants walking the dogs and you're like, that person lives here. In fact, there's this whole section where in Jeanette McCurdy's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, where she talks about moving into the apartments above the Glendale Galleria. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, you couldn't find something else? Like, you couldn't find another apartment? Anyway, it looks as
wild.
though... No, wait, but there is an entire meme page dedicated to this mall, bro. A meme page with hundreds of thousands of followers. They, of course, posted about this Hacks episode. It looks like it's going to be reoccurring. Like, I can't wait for Glendale Galleria to be featured on Max. This is
thought
exciting.
that the like argument that what is her name? The assistant?
Meg. No, that's not her name.
That's her real name. That's her real name.
I love Meg.
Me too. Well, Meg Stalter, she's like making an argument for why she should live there, and I thought it was really funny. And for the next time we're in that location, for Ava to be in that outfit with her like Barnes & Noble coffee, I thought was hilarious. As far as the season goes, they are in LA now instead of Vegas. Well, they were at least for the first 2 episodes. So, yeah, how are you feeling? You laughing? You enjoying it?
Yeah.
Same old hacks?
Same old hacks. Deborah is such a conniving bitch.
I know. It is sad to see them like enemies because they were like working together last season.
Yeah.
But I know this is like the cyclical nature of the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it still cracks me up. There are some things that make me laugh out loud. They know what they have with Meg Stalter.
Yeah.
It's the little things that she says that I'm sure most people don't even notice. But in the second episode, she is doing like whatever casting for an animal. They're trying to get animal clients.
Yeah.
And for some reason, like her opening up that scene with, y'all are really pissing me off. Okay, new clients over here. Like for some reason, starting with you guys are pissing me off, cracked me up. Just in that scenario.
These are really sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say their new assistant. I see her pop up on my Instagram a lot often.
Oh, interesting.
She's like a comedian.
Yeah, I didn't recognize her. I will say, I think the strength of this show is that it's really well-written characters. These are fully fleshed out characters. We're not questioning any of their decisions. Like, we see them and we get it. And, you know, that doesn't happen very often. Yeah.
Agreed. Okay, well, we will update when it's over if it deserves updating. But do you want to tell me about something else you've been watching?
Yes, Annie. It's another Max show. We just had the season finale last week. It's The Pitt. And I watched the first couple of episodes of that at your house, actually, which is crazy to think about.
It is crazy. And I did watch along partially with some of them. Yeah. So I know the deal. And I'm so curious. How do you think the show went and how do you think it ended? Did you enjoy yourself?
Okay, so this is a really ambitious show because it's a brand new concept, bro. Okay, like it's a medical drama. That's not new conceptually. However, each episode is 1 hour and it's 1 hour of one shift. So we're going with all of these characters through one shift.
Real time.
And, you know, there was a lot of the show that was kind of a snoozer to me. You know, of course, it's a medical drama. So it's like, stuff doesn't really land on me. But it's still fun to watch. Conceptually, like, it kept losing me, though. Like, I would be really on board one episode, and the next episode, I would be like, I want to know what the next day is. Like, take me to the next day. And then, like, it just wouldn't. But I'm going to say, though, like, the last 4 episodes, incredible TV. Incredible TV.
Oh. And that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was 15 episodes, which, like, we love that. We love that.
So will you continue?
Oh, hell yeah. They're already signed up for season 2.
I can't believe the 15 episode thing. That is very unheard of.
And you know what? I love that. Like whenever I think about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit down and watch a TV show, I want to binge watch something for 2 weeks. You can't do that with 4 episodes per season. You just can't. Like that's one day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got the time.
Yeah. So
okay.
Anyway, I'll keep watching. Hopefully they crank out season 2.
I'm sure they will, because I think this show's really successful. I think it's filling a gap that just isn't here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And it's weekly and they release it at 6 p.m. or like 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. I love that. We need more of that. Severance did that. White Lotus did that. We love a weekly. It works.
As opposed to all at once?
Yes.
Yeah. It was working. It was totally working. And I quite enjoy it. I love having my little weekly TV.
Me too.
It's the binging that I can't do anymore.
Me neither.
I'm not cut out for it anymore.
Me neither. The Netflix model is dead.
Netflix is dead.
Netflix.
Netflix is dead.
Anyway, what else have you been watching?
I saw a movie that you also saw. Mm-hmm. And that movie is Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah.
This is up there for one of the worst A24 movies, period.
I would argue it's like one of the worst movies, period.
Oh my God. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was very watchable, actually. Like watching it, I was like, okay. As it went on, it truthfully got worse. Like at the beginning, I was kind of like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you know, one of the worst things about this movie is the visual effect of the horns touching. And that ball of storm and lightning just kind of sat right on top. I swear to God, I like turned to Gus and I'm like, I'm sorry, did you and I do these visual effects at Meow Wolf? Mm-hmm. As in like, you know, low budget people that don't know how to do visual effects all the way? Because that's how bad it looked.
They spent the budget on Paul Rudd, who was the worst in the movie. Paul Rudd was the weakest link. I just think it was so weak. He gave such a weak performance. But, I mean, you know, it could have also been the source material. These characters were an inch deep. It was
pretty rough.
It was so... Dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, I was physically cringing. Like, I just couldn't believe how bad this movie was watching it.
Yeah. And the tone was really pissing me off in that I feel like I couldn't decide what it was trying to do or be tonally. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It could have really utilized Paul Rudd, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really blame him for that. Cuz the idea is cool. It's a tried and true thing, you know? Mm-hmm. And I love how quickly the unicorn gets involved in the story. It's just like almost opening scene.
Yeah.
But the rich family, inch deep, like you said.
Yeah.
And what a waste of a good cast.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't have that much more to say. It's like just truly heinously terrible.
What would you have given it out of 10?
Literally 0, bro. Like,
oh my God.
This was so bad. Like, genuinely, some of the worst writing I have ever witnessed on screen.
Can you recall, like, what a moment in the writing that made you feel that way?
Yeah, I can. Literally just even opening and where Paul Rudd is, like, not being nice to or paying attention to his daughter for, like, the most transparent reasons. And just, like, then all of a sudden he has the allergies, like her acne, just everything was literally so transparent and it just lacked depth. And then on top of just like really, really cringe dialogue, really, really like, I don't know, just like rough story development even. Like, how did those doctors get there so fast? Why was the kid like just so transparently weak?
Yeah. And him snorting the stuff never paid off. I was kind of curious.
Yeah. I wanted to see his head explode or something.
Yes. Or him turn into a unicorn, like something fucking crazy. I thought they should have used puppets and made it weirder, personally. That's what I would have done. You know what I was reminded of, which is worlds better, is that show I talked about last time, Common Side Effects.
Oh, yeah.
Because for a second, this show's like, it cures everything. And then they just kind of land on cancer. Even though I'm like, you said everything and then you don't explore it. Anyways, Common Side Effects, again, heavy recommend to you, Carson, and to everybody.
Okay.
Much better exploration of something that cures everything. I still think that Death of a Unicorn was watchable for me. I would give it probably like a 5 out of 10.
Damn, that is so
maybe
generous.
A 4.
That is literally very generous of you.
Yeah. I would never watch it again. No. But watching it, I was like, it was fine. I wasn't like, you know that feeling where you're like, oh my God, I wish I wasn't watching this? I'm sure that's what you were thinking.
Yeah.
I was not experiencing that. It
was full body cringe.
Yeah. At least you had a visceral reaction. We're like movies that make you feel, not in that way though. All right, what is something else you've been watching?
Okay, so I also watched something else in the theater that came out recently. I watched The Amateur, which I was really, 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 really looking forward to because I loved the trailer. Okay, loved it.
Yes.
Capital L, hook, line, and sinker. They got me. However, I will say that I was weary because it's rated PG-13. Sometimes PG-13 movies land. Oftentimes, I will say that they don't. It's just like they're tame. They're trying to appeal.
They can't address everything that an adult would address.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like trying to appeal to a broader audience that kind of weakens it, I think.
Yeah.
And I want to say that was the case here. I like the story itself was really fun and interesting, but it just left like a lot of really loose ends, and I don't. It could have pushed everything so much further. Like, it just didn't go hard enough. It didn't go far enough, I think. Rami Malek gave a fantastic performance. Lawrence Fishburne gave a fantastic performance. They were the highlight. But overall, I was disappointed, bro. I was disappointed. You know, it's like such a good trailer for such a mid movie.
Dang, the trailer swindled you.
It really did, dude.
So this is one of those skip the movie, watch the trailer.
Yeah. And you know, you get it. I mean, you're going to get it.
Okay, in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I know how much you were looking forward to that.
Yeah. You know, I just love a thriller. Dude,
you do.
And
you really do.
Anyway, so I mean, I think you should watch it. I think like it's a fine movie. Do I think that you should run out and watch it in the theater? Absolutely not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I won't.
Okay, well, what else have you been watching?
Last thing I want to talk about, I watched a rewatch for me, 1996's Trainspotting.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen this?
I worshipped that movie when I was a teenager, which, if you know anything about me as a teenager.
Well, I haven't seen this since I was probably like 19.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd only seen it once.
Okay.
And this is one of Gus's favorite movies. At least it was when he showed it to me when we were 19.
Yeah.
And
wait a second. You guys have been together since you're 19?
No. we met when we were 18. We dated for a second freshman year, on and off a little bit, but mostly just friends.
Dang.
Senior year of college was when we like got together and stayed together until now. Fast forward to now. So we have been friends and known each other for 10 years.
That's
He is the one that introduced me to Wes Anderson movies. Well, no, not introduced. I'd seen them, but he was like, listen, they're good.
Shout out Gus.
I know. So Trainspotting, wanted to give it a rewatch because I want to watch the sequel. I missed that. I just never saw it, and I still haven't, but...
I didn't even know that there was a sequel. This is brand new information.
It came out, like, recently, like, in the last 5 years.
Okay.
Trainspotting, watching it, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I can't stop fucking thinking about it.
Oh.
Like, there are just some moments that are so good. Mm-hmm. Like, just... top of his game, Danny Boyle filmmaking.
Yeah.
That I can't, like, I think it's been like over a week since I've seen this and I think about it every day. Like a new scene pops into my head where I'm just like, you know, that moment where he's like he's like locked in the room and he's like having withdrawals and the baby's climbing on the ceiling and the ceiling's like growing longer. I was like, I bet Edgar Wright saw that and then thought of that for Scott Pilgrim and even the scene of when they go into the Scottish Highlands for literally 1 second. They're like, doesn't this make you proud to be Scottish? And they're like, no, this fucking sucks. And then they just immediately go back to doing heroin. And the characters are really good. Like the confrontation with Frankie, I think is his name. Like Frankie is in general as a character is just someone that like I feel so strongly about negative and like just where that character like you feel it but you don't really know what he's doing and then like as the movie progresses he gets more and more involved until you're like fucking get rid of this guy like and these friends like as the movie goes on you're just like oh my god these friends are terrible for everyone for each other and their lives are just slowly being destroyed and yeah, I think it's interesting because the movie is cool, but I don't think it makes like addiction or heroin seem cool. In fact, it makes it seem terrible and awful. Like there's a dead baby in the film, a very iconic dead baby. So I don't know how it straddles this tone, but it does. And I really recommend this to people that haven't seen it because I do think it's a gem. It's a filmmaking gem.
Yeah.
So have you seen it since you were obsessed with it?
Literally, no.
I'm curious how it is returning to it. Like, is it one of those where you would remember like every shot and every moment? Like, did you rewatch this movie a lot?
I did, yeah, when I was a teenager. But I don't think I remember. I don't think I would remember. I bet I would rediscover it. I bet, and rewatching it like with just an entire life's experience.
That and like over 10 years have passed.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 15,
Annie?
Right? Like
Annie?
Oh. Cut that out. Like revisiting things as I age is very fascinating because it's like I'm siding with the parents more.
Yeah.
I am like seeing things through a different lens.
Yeah.
We are older than these people now, which is like blows my fucking mind. But I think you should rewatch it whenever you feel called to it again. I just love how surreal and artistic it is too. The shittiest or the worst toilet in Scotland. That disgusting toilet, but the way he crawls into it and is in this underwater thing is so amazing. It's just amazing. Like, I don't know. It was quite low budget.
You can tell.
It was just a different era. It was just a different era of films. And it's great. Watched it with subtitles maybe the first time. And originally when I first saw it, I was probably just going off vibes alone. Like it's so hard to understand them.
Oh my God, that's so true. Huh. Okay, well, maybe I will rewatch it. I haven't even thought about that movie. Sometimes I dog sit for this woman who has a poster of like the monologue, you know what I mean? Like the choose life.
Choose your life, choose your family, choose your TV. Yeah.
Which I also had that poster when I was a teenager. And so
oh my God.
Every time I see it, I'm like taken back to that. I don't know. Maybe I should rewatch it, reclaim it.
I'm curious what you would make of it now. Yeah. Good soundtrack also.
Amazing soundtrack, bro.
Amazing soundtrack.
Okay, well.
Okay, that's all I've been watching.
I also watched an old movie, but this is for the very first time, okay? And I went in completely blind, bro. I didn't even read the description of this movie. I saw Princess Mononoke in IMAX. In IMAX, dude.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
In Japanese or English?
In Japanese.
Oh my God. Bro. What did you think?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not even kidding when I say that the only thing I knew about this movie was the title. I had no idea. I only knew that it was called Princess Mononoke, so I was expecting a princess. A
princess. No, Miyazaki loves his tough women. I swear to God.
Bro, I was not expecting just like colonialism, the raping and pillaging, environmentalism. Like I was not expecting anything. Like this movie was really powerful. It was all like I left the theater.
I'm getting the full body chills right now.
I left the theater and I was like tired because I was just like I felt
it's so sad.
It's really sad, but it's also just like so intense.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting the chills.
And like I really liked all the characters. I kind of liked the hero's journey. I was really expecting him to return. Like the movie started in a way where he was like, "Oh yeah, I have this curse and now I need to go get uncursed so that I can come back and fulfill my duty at my place." But like we never see him return. And
True.
And like halfway through the movie, I realized that like, oh, maybe we're not going to. Like maybe this isn't going in a different direction. That was a little unexpected. Princess Mononoke, though, I love that she just was really empowered. She was really passionate. She was really, really, really in touch with herself. She was really in touch with the forest. She was really in touch with her mother wolf and her little sibling wolves. This was a crazy movie, dude. I had no fucking idea.
Did you know that it was what's the word? PG-13, I guess? Like when the arm came off, were you like, oh. When the first guy, like there's like an arm that gets severed.
Okay, I mean the opening scene where it's this insane worm demon.
Yes.
Kind of tipped me off. Like, okay, this is going to be a fucked up movie.
Yes. And the animation of that scene, him shooting his bow and arrow.
Bro.
Is so good. I think that this is Hayao Miyazaki's best movie.
Wow.
Now, it's not my favorite. I adore it. But I think it might be his like opus.
Oh, shit. Okay. And
I just love it so much. And it makes the end feel so sad, except for the fact that the little forest spirit like comes, like we see one, and I'm like, it's like the Inception ending for me, where it's like
there's hope.
It's okay. There's hope. Yeah. So, and the music is amazing.
Yes. It's really moving.
It's very moving. And it's crazy that he goes like behind enemy lines and he's working with Lady Eboshi.
Yeah.
And we like really learn her motivation for shit.
Yeah. No, that felt very Japanese to me. That felt like uniquely Japanese of like, let's search for peace. Okay, that type of shit would never happen in America. We're shooting to the death.
And like we empathize with all the people there. Like the women, we like think they're cute and funny, and the men are also funny and sad. Like we see them all like wounded, and that's sad. We empathize with them.
Yeah.
It's Lady Eboshi that where like she's kind of the villain. Yeah, that movie is a masterpiece in my eyes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Where would you put it with the other Ghiblis you've seen? You still have not watched Totoro.
No, I haven't seen Totoro. I don't know what are Ghiblis.
You've seen The Boy and the Heron.
Okay, that's at the bottom of the list.
Okay, you've seen Kiki's Delivery Service. We have an episode.
Love. Okay. I think I like Princess Mononoke better than Kiki. But
okay.
It's tough though because that little black cat is so cute.
Fair. And then Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. Okay, yeah. So that's probably number 3.
So it goes Princess, Kiki, Spirit, Heron for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think those are all the ones you've seen.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at a big ass list. You got a lot more you can see.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
I'm very excited for you. I think this is like, I don't know, just one of the best creators out there. Period.
Incredible movie.
Well, I'm so glad you got to see that in a theater. I can't imagine what the music was like. And I'm glad you liked it.
Thanks, girly. Okay, well, that's it, I think.
All right.
Okay, well, thanks for listening. Follow us on Instagram at Movie Mavens. If you have a recommendation, or if you want to chit chat, hit us up. Write us an email, moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. Write us your reviews, bro. Like write to us as if you're writing on Letterboxd. We want that.
We'll read it.
We crave that. We need that. So, okay. Well, thanks for listening. Movie Mavens all the way out.